Hi everyone, good morning. This is Elena Figueroa, and this is my video response to our topic for the discussion board. Today I will be talking about the Orrorin tugenensis, which in our textbook, Discovering Our Origins by Clark Spencer Larson, he defines the Orrorin tugenensis as the pre-Australopithecus species found in the East Africa. The Orrorin displayed some of the earliest evidence of bipedalism. The Orrorin's nickname is the Millennium Man, and the genus meaning original man in Tugen's local language is one of the five pre-Australopithecus found in the Tugen Hills on the west side of the Kenyan Lake Turkana. Researchers Bridget Sanut and Martin Pickford found the fossils in 2001, and they gave the new genus and species name because of its novel combination of ape and human traits. I will show you the fossils that are displayed in our textbook, where you can see that these are examples of the most important fossils found for this species. They're the femur, and I will go into talking about why these are important in just a sec. So, among the remains, which date 6 million years ago, there were posterior parts of the mandible in two pieces. There's also a symphysis and several isolated teeth, three fragments of the femurs, each of them missing a knee, nonetheless displaying some of the earliest evidence of bipedalism, a partial humerus, a proximal phalanx, and a distal thumb phalanx. An article by the Smithsonian Institution entitled "What Does It Mean to Be Human?" indicates that the femur and the humerus bones are about 1.5 times larger than those of the Australopithecus afarensis, Lucy. Therefore, the scientists estimate that the Orrorin would have been 1 times larger than the afarensis, suggesting a similar size to a female chimpanzee between 30 and 50 kilograms. One of the most important traits in this discovery, like I mentioned before, was found in the femur's neck. Now this is the area that is at the top of the bone, and it articulates with the hip. It is relatively long, similar in size to those of other large apes. However, the angled part most closely resembles to modern humans. It forms a strong bridge which at the hip, which supports the body weight. This suggests that the Orrorin tugenensis walked upright. One hypothesis about the origins of bipedalism suggests that early apes walked on branches while using their arms for balance. This technique then eventually made it to the ground. The Orrorin's fossils evidence indicate that the Orrorin were capable of bipedalism. However, we're still uncertain whether they routinely walked bipedal. The Bradshaw Foundation, in an article called Exploring the Fossil Records, may add that a hand phalanx found at the site was curved like a living ape's. This suggests that the Orrorin spent time in the trees. The distal pollic phalanx, being of human proportions, has also been associated with tool making. But within the contents, it can also indicate that grasping abilities of the Orrorin, which was useful for climbing trees. The canines had wear on the tips and were non-honing. Orrorin tugenensis had small teeth relative to the body size. The canines are ape-like but reduced, like those found in Miocene apes and female chimpanzees, and the small post-canines are microdont, like modern humans. The animal bones at the site indicate that the Orrorin lived in dry evergreen forest environment versus a savanna environment. So far, the Orrorin tugenensis is the only species in the genus Orrorin. if Orrorin tugenensis proves to be human, or a direct ancestor of human, then the Australopithecus lucy may be considered a side branch of the hominid family tree. This is because the Orrorin dates earlier by almost 3 million years, and it's more similar in terms of human traits. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the Orrorin. Apologies as well for the mispronunciations. Some of these words are just difficult and way too technical, but hope you enjoyed it and have a happy Sunday.